I don't have any boy dolls per se, and I'm talking about American Girl doll Logan or any of the other boy dolls, but I will show you how I've converted some of my used dolls into boy dolls. Before I purchased any American Girl dolls, and all but one of my American Girl dolls are used, I was purchasing Our Generation, and their hair is crazy, but they're kind of pretty. But I really think with their wide body and the way their arms hang, I thought, well, they would make a good boy doll. So I took off the lipstick and thickened the eyebrows and trimmed the hair, and I thought he turned out pretty good. Thicker eyebrows, took off a little bit of the blush and gave him a funky hairdo. I watched people online give little boys haircuts, and my thoughts were, what did I have to lose? I only paid $3 for the doll, but I thought it turned out pretty good for an amateur. So I thought he made a pretty realistic doll. Again, the way his arms hang, and I think he's really cute. The easiest way to make a boy doll is to put a slouchy beanie hat on her and pull some bangs down. And here's where all her hair is, tucked neatly in the beanie. When I decided to do this series, I did want an American Girl boy doll, but I wasn't about to cut any of my doll's hair. So I watched eBay for one of those TLC dolls or damaged dolls where the little girls had chopped off their doll's hair or played beauty shop, whatever. And I found this doll for about a little under $30, and I'll show you a before picture. Sorry for the blurry picture, it just shows how choppy her hair was. She had some shine marks. They had removed or cut off her string, and it shows how choppy her hair was in the back. And on the front was a piece of tape. So I took Shout Out and just rubbed that with a washcloth. I'll probably take her body apart and wash later. I kept his hair fairly long, and I'll show you why. So he turned out pretty good. This is why I kept her hair fairly long. She can be a short-haired model occasionally. It's a cute little girl. And that haircut is a short bob. I wanted to try making a dark wig, so this is my practice wig. I'll show you how I did it. Okay, don't laugh, but before I went out and spent $25 to $100 on the wefts that you buy at Sally's or wherever, I just happened to have this Halloween wig that had some black wefts, so I cut them off and I sewed them onto a sock wig cap, and it's not bad. I need to trim it a little more, shape it a little more, but I'll probably eventually end up ordering a doll wig on Etsy. Here he is. I've shaped it a little bit better. And again, I'm an amateur, so don't judge. And here's the other side. Well, take a look at this. I bought this doll for $2. It's an Our Generation. And I'm going to give her a makeover. And she will become a he. I'm just going to cut off all this fuzziness off. And then I'll give her a good bath. He, her, my pronouns are getting confused. Okay, so I'm going to cut it right at the rubber band. Yeah, that should be enough. And this part of her hair is a total mess. But this part feels really nice and silky. With a good warm wash, I think it'll look pretty good. Look how cute he is, just with the short hair. But I am going to cut some more off. And I washed his hair with very hot water, as hot as I could get it. And I dried it with a hair dryer. I wouldn't dare do that with my American Girl doll. In fact, I've read that you should only use water on an American Girl doll. I'm going to take out some of his stuffing because his body's much bigger than the American Girl doll. And I don't want to have to make separate clothes for him. I just put a sock over his head so it would flatten some of his curls, and here's the rest of his hair. I gave him a good cut. I wouldn't dare cut real people's hair, but I'm not bad with a doll. I have a question. Has anyone else ever used a dog brush to comb their hair? It's wire. Let me know if you've read not to use this type of brush. I used 100% pure acetone and just took off a little bit of the color, just very lightly took off the color, most of the color, not all of it. I also like combing their hair with a toothbrush. That makes it lie just a little flatter. There's a few spots that I'll probably use this acne treatment on them. Right now they don't bother me that much because my dolls usually wear clothes when they're modeling. And you can see I did one of the eyebrows. Rather than take it off, I left it on so I'd have some kind of guide. And I just use colored pencils, and I actually just kind of feather it like, you know, you do your own eyebrows. Put a few little different colors in there, and a few little dots at the very end. And then I paint this matte Mod Podge just on the eyebrow, just right across where I paint it. I would not wash his eyebrow. It would come off. If he gets dirty, just wash the rest of his face, but it shouldn't come off with just regular wear and tear, just playing with the doll. I also took some of the stuffing out so the American Girl doll clothes would fit. And here's my new boy. So I hope this video has been helpful. It gives you a few ideas to make your own boy doll. Thanks for watching.